Hey everybody! Welcome to Love Bug Day at Adventures in Crafting. Let me see if I can go find myself and share. How's everybody doing? Hi, Susan. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. I loved watching your live. I've missed you. I've missed you. Hi, Sam. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Aaron. Alyssa. Thank you, Alyssa. Hi, Heidi. I'm good. We're just waiting on the snow or whatever's coming. Andy and I went this morning and got coffee and donuts. Enough donuts to last us for a couple days. Hey, Stephanie. Oh my gosh. How are y'all doing? Susan, it was really nice to see you live. We have all, I'm sure, missed you. I'm going over here where I can see the comments. All right. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Holly. Happy cold Saturday. You know, yesterday I think the high was like 55 degrees and it dropped this morning sometime. Dropped like 20 degrees, 25 degrees. Thank you, Sandy. I know everybody seems to be in the same boat too. I think the whole, hi, Nana. I just followed you. I hope everybody, I saw most of you on Jenna. I hope y'all watched Jenna. She was making a cute bee. Hi, Christy. She was making a cute little bee. I'm going to make a little bee too. But I'm going to make a 3D bee. I'm not going to. I know. Where Sam said it was, hi, Teresa. Good. Sam said it was 0 degrees where she was. I was like, oh my goodness, it's like 20 some here, 28. Hi, Nicholas. Hi, Ramona. So I'm going to make a little bee. I'm going to start by, I guess I'll start by taking my rings off. You just missed her. Oh, hey, Vay. Oh, we got a little Freddy part in here somewhere. Release the butterflies. It's going to be a mess, I think. Let's see how big I want a little head to be. I don't want it too big. I know I said on Jenna's live a while ago, I've never finished something on a live, but oh, Nana, you'll love Susan at the Delighted Pumpkin. 3 degrees, Holly. 3 degrees in Michigan. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to make a little bumblebee, or a little bee. She's so cute. I'm going to make her head first. And eventually, I'm cutting, this is a little teapot, and I'm going to have a little lid on it, except I'm making a black one. And I'm going to cover maybe part of the top of the black one. I already, this is from a mold that I have. And makes the little honeycomb. So I'm going to cut a little bit of the honeycomb and put it on top of the black teapot that I'm making. And so I went ahead and made that so it could dry, and I went ahead and made a little stack of 3 little macarons. I think I'm going to try to sit them up there on the teapot with her if she'll fit. But anyway, Oh, thank you, Ramona. You know, about 2 weeks ago, I was doing a live and with the Pink Frosting Divas on Monday, and everybody had on Valentine's shirts, and I was saying, I don't have a Valentine's shirt. I don't have one at all. And Andy bought me this, and I just happen to have this little scarf. Thank you, Holly. Teresa, I think I have some of those molds. I'll let you know. Hi, Nicholas. I can't explain that. It's just a story from a long time ago. I love polka dots, number one. And when my son was little, so I'm just making a little head. When my son was little, he called lollipops lollipots. And I've always liked that word. And so years ago when I decided to open a business, which at that point was paper crafting, when I decided to do that, I called it lollipots for my son and polka dots because I love them. It's a funny little word. One of those vestiges of childhood. You know, they say the word library and all those other little words. So I've always liked lollipots. Yes, good. I can do that. So I've made her little head, and I'm just going to use this tool. You can use anything. You might need to put oil on it if it's made out of a different material. But I'm going to take this tool, and I'm going to just indent across where her eyes are going to be, hopefully without smashing the rest of her head. And so it starts off sort of looking like that. And you've just got to press in and sort of round from side to side and round up and down so you get some smoothness. You don't want any sort of jagged edges. You can use your thumb or your finger to sort of finish it out. So be careful that you're not pressing in on the back and making fingerprints. But
like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease.
Hi, Patty. How are you this morning? We all should have gone to the Caribbean or somewhere and crafted. So you want it sort of to end up being pretty smooth, but you want to have the indentation sort of where B's little nose comes out. So I think that's pretty good. Hi, Tina. Nicholas, I loved paper crafting. These are the little eyeballs I'm going to use. And I still love paper crafting, but I really like this too. So this takes up a lot of time. And so I just ended up, I color with Copic markers. I still color. So I'm going to take a little ball tool and I'm going to make a hole, a little small hole on each side where her eyes are going to be. Give it a little dimension. Sort of like that. Again, try not to press on the back side with your fingers too hard because you... Oh, Susan, let's go. Let's go. I'm so ready. So these eyes do have, as most of them do, or a lot of them do, sticky on the back, but I glue everything. And you should always put a little glue on the back of your eyes. I'm just using a little tacky glue. Sometimes I use super glue if I know it's going to stay where it is. And so I'm just going to stick them in those little holes. Sometimes I use crazy color eyes like purple. See if I can get my hands on it right. Get it in there. Do you craft, Nicholas? Oh, yes. We're already freezing. We're down in the low 20s. Hi, my sweet treasures. Hi, Misty. I'm ready. How are you, Lori? So I've got little eyes. I touched her. Okay, so I have what feels like 1,000 smile tools, but I'm going to use this particular one. I have them from several different creators. Some of them are pretty large. If you make large. Oh, thank you, Erin. Hi, Renee. Anyway, so I'm just going to use this little end over here and put a little mouth on him. Her. That sweet thing. She looks a little weird, I know, right now, but she won't always look weird. So there's a little mouth. Sometimes if I'm making something, I put little rhinestones on the corner of her mouth, but I'm just going to put little, just going to take another smaller ball tool and just make little holes at the top of her smile. I do take the smile sometimes on clay sort of deep because the clay puffs up and loses a little bit of her smile, so make sure you keep that enough. Press that down a little bit more in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to take little red. Well, Nicholas, you should start again. All of us have a little ADHD and ASD, I guess. No reason not to craft. So I'm just going to take a little bit of red. Make a little tongue. I'm going to put it in a ball first. And then make it a little oblong. And I'm just going to flatten it out. So every bee needs a little. Hi, Lulu. So I'm just going to cut it so it has a, these are so tiny, flat back side.
The more you share, the more you earn. Refer your friends to Great TV. Your friends will thank you. Go to directtv.com/refer today. It's only humans.
I do take one of my tools. You can use any kind of tools. You can use this. This is one of my favorite tools. The pointy edge. I'm going to put a little indentation for the center of her tongue. It's all about the details. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Sometimes you have to round it a little bit to get it to. She's sticking out. That's so funny. Okay. To make her little nose with some black, I'm using primitive pumpkin clay. Hi, Michelle. I need to watch your live sale this afternoon. I never got it finished. So then I'll send you an order. And now I want that beehive cutter too. Thank you, Nana. What's going on today, Sherry? Are y'all covered up in snow? Hi, Ritz. I'm just making it a little nose, putting it in a ball, smushing it a little bit to see if it's too big. Nope, I think I'll be fine. See if I smushed it too much. Ah, like fumble fingers. I was yesterday too. Okay, put a little glue. Nana, I haven't even had a chance to go to your page. What is your crafting? What do you like to craft? Hi, Carrie. So now she's got a little nose. Okay, I'm gonna let her sit a minute and I'm gonna make her body. What do y'all? Thank you, Brandy. This is my new Valentine's shirt that Andy bought me because I don't have a Valentine's anything, which is silly. All right, I'm just gonna make a little body. Sometimes clay that's new at the top has a little ridge on it. What are y'all working on? What's on your desks? Oh, this is too big. You craft just about anything? Oh, good. I love paper crafting. I used to scrapbook a lot. I still color with Copic markers and do that kind of stuff. I used to do paper crafting with Debbie from Paper Sweeties. She's fabulous. I'm just rolling it out to get it smooth. You don't have to worry about, hi Eliza. You don't have to worry about all the little bumps and things. Air dry clay expands a little bit and oh, you're working on a bit smash can? A big smash can, maybe. A bit. God, y'all are doing smash. I haven't done a smash can yet. Ooh, go, Susan. Go, go, go. So I'm just giving you a little shape here. It's your first one, Brandy. I need to get on that. I really want to do one. I was watching somebody talk about different cans and things. I bet it's going to be beautiful, Michelle. You're so amazing. So I'm just making her a little body and she's going to sit. So I'm going to go ahead and That's all right. I knew what you mean. So I'm just going to go ahead and flatten it on the bottom. So she'll sit up. And I'm going to find a little toothpick. I think I'm going to use this. Oh, we should do one, Susan. Holly, I was doing that yesterday. I'm in a patio room, and there's a lot of light. You're welcome, Michelle. It's the truth. There's a lot of light out here, and I had all my clay on this shelf behind me, and I think it is affecting the clay, so I shifted a little bit. And cooking dinner, Sandy. What are you cooking? And so I moved my clay. I actually have a craft room with a big island in it, and lots of cabinets and stuff, and so I moved it in there to get it out of here. So I just, using a toothpick, I'm just going to attach her little head. Like, hello, my cute little friend. Oh, she's sweet. All right, I'm going to work on her. Okay. I haven't either, Nana. Do you know, Brandy, I did not, but I live in North Carolina. I live in Winston, and she lives down at the coast. So she's always been, hi Trina. She's always been relatively close to me. And but I never did. I thought I would. I was actually on her design team. So maybe that was where. Fish, potato, waffles, and baked beans. Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it. So first, I'm gonna I need to make the point that comes down on her head. So I'm gonna cut a circle. See if I can figure out what size it needs to be. Yeah, maybe that will work. So I'm gonna cut a circle first. What? Oh, that's right. You do live in Burlington. That's right. We've talked about that before. So Jess lives the other way in Wilkesboro. Yes, Brandy. So I never made it to one of her. Crops. I think I might need a little bit bigger than that. What do I do with that? Oh, I work in Greensboro. I work in downtown Greensboro. I can meet you somewhere, anytime. I think this can. I think those are too big. Maybe I should. My kids got married, my son, so I'm going to take a circle, and I'm going to take another cutter, and I'm going to cut a little piece off right there, and a little piece off right there, and make that point that comes down on her head. It would be fun. It would be fun. I'll message you. Message you. It would be fun. The kids got married down at the Hall River Ballroom in Saxapa. I had to learn how to say that. Hi, Ann. That's beautiful down there. Let's see. Not is the point. So I'm just making her little points. So I'm going to make a little bit bigger circle. So what I want to do is I want to cover up the back of her head. It is beautiful, isn't it? We actually stayed in Burlington, but we stayed in Burlington, but there's not a lot of places for a lot of people to stay. That's nice down there, right on the river. She got married. They got married in the amphitheater, outside in the amphitheater. It was beautiful. Thank you, Ann. I don't know if that'll be too big. I'll just trim it down. Yes, Teresa, it's all clay at this point. It's just got a toothpick holding them together. So I just have black clay that I made in a little sort of teardrop, that teardrop flat in the bottom because she's going to sit. And then her head's on with a toothpick. Sometimes I do use styrofoam, but she's so little. You have to be careful though when you use just styrofoam because it can collapse in on itself. Let me see if that's going to work. I think that might work. I'm going to cut a little bit out of the top. So what I'm making is I'm just making another piece that I can put down on her head to make the back of her head black. Then I think I'm going to give her a little yellow headband, but for the time being. So I just took a little bit larger circle and cut off the top. And this is the same circle that I cut this out of on the top, so I knew that the edges would line up. Then you just push it down. I'm going to give her a little yellow headband in a minute. Her little bee head. You're welcome, Teresa. Oh, Brandy, you're so sweet. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so in the end, I don't want to do this when the clay is wet, but in the end, which I probably won't do on the live, I'll use this little elf, and I'm going to give her some little eyelashes. We're not going to do that while the clay is wet. Hi, Marianne. Welcome. It's my first time seeing you too. Thank you for being here. We're making a little bee. I'm going to work on her legs. Then we're going to give her some little clothes. How are you doing today? Where are you? Thank you, Jenna. Yours was too. I can't wait to see it. I'm Jenna. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be doing legs. I can never finish anything. Let's see if that's sort of. So I'm just going to make 2 circles that are the same size. Get most of the creaks and crevices out. She's also going to have little antennas with little yellow. Little yellow balls on the top of the antennas, and I'm probably going to put a bow on her headband because she needs a bow. All right, let's see if I got. Thank you, Aaron. I'm so sorry about Melanie's uncle. Yep. Let's see if this will be. It might be too big. She doesn't need little fat. It's too big. She needs little skinny legs. Bees have little skinny legs. I guess bees can have whatever kind of legs you want to put on them. So after me is at 1 o'clock is Apparelin. I hope I'm saying that right. By Linda Johnson. North Kentucky. It's coming. It's a common. Hi, Mandy. Thank you. It's Love Bug Day. So I decided to be a love bug. I need to get my computer up higher so I can see. The comments are hard to see on the live part. Hi, Jess. Hey, Jess. Brandy's on, and she lives in Burlington. So she's not too far either. Hey, listen. I hope you all, so Jess's Custom Creations is, I don't know now, 100 people from 1,000, 100 followers from 1,000 followers. So I hope that y'all will go check out Jess's Custom Creations. She does lives all the time. She's wonderful. She's spectacular. I hope you'll go check her out and follow her. Hi, Rossi. Everybody's fabulous. I'm just sharing Jess this morning, but everybody's really fabulous. But Aaron, I hope that was all right to say that. Oh, we'll get you there. We'll get you there, girl. Everybody rise together. That's what we're going to do. All right, so I just made 2 little legs. I'm going to make sure that the end is as flat as I can get it because she's going to have a little yellow foot. I'm just going to put her little legs on and push back. Sometimes if the clay gets too dry, you have to put a little glue on, which I think I'm going to have to do here to hold them on. Yeah. Hi, Handmade Status. Can you tell me your name? She does, Teresa. Okay. Sometimes on larger love bugs, I use toothpicks as well to hold them in place. But for her, I'm just going to do a little glue because she's tiny. All right, I'm just going to smooth her legs in. I like to pay attention to the back of my stuff too. So she's got 2 little legs. And we're going to make her a little yellow skirt. So I'm building her from the bottom up because Hi, Diane. Well, welcome. It's nice to meet you. I'm Teresa from Lollipots and Polka Dots. My friends call me T, but you can call me whatever you would like. I'll answer to most everything. But welcome. It's nice to meet you. I hope I see you again. Where are you? Are you in the cold? I'm not sure there's any place in the United States that's not in the cold. I did sort of prime some of this clay this morning and put it back in the bags to see it. But thank you for joining, Diane. All right, I'm going to make her a skirt. With something right in the middle. Everything on the earth is attracted to clay. I think that will. So I'm using a little scallop cutter from the set. I got it on Amazon. And anyway, I'm building her upside down from the bottom up so that I can put her legs on. And she's got a skirt, and I can't put her skirt on after I put her arms on. And then she's going to have a cute little collar, but her arms need to be on for that. So I try to think through. I'm going to cut the center in this. I try to think through sort of layers. Sometimes I don't. I have to take it apart or start over or use that clay for something else. But I try to think through sort of what the stack will be. So I just cut a hole in the center. Yeah, so this, yes, those are my favorites. So this little set right here came from Amazon, but Crafty Ma'am sells scallop cutters. These are my favorites. She also sells big scallop cutters. So they're scalloped on one side and straight on the other, and they're wonderful. And I thought she sold them as a set because I bought them as a set. But anyway, Crafty Ma'am, she's on here if you're interested in those. But her cutters are wonderful. They cut well. They're sturdy. So anyway, I have a hole, so I'm going to just cut a break. And then, I know I'm doing this backwards. I'm just going to put this around her like it would be a little skirt. Sort of figure out where the back is going to be. Turn her around a little bit. That's sort of where it's going to go, and then you're just going to have to cut off some in the back. Hey Diane, they are huge and they're just wonderful. I use them all the time. They're wonderful for, like if you're doing big cakes or big Styrofoam. I use them for all kinds of things. They're really wonderful. Okay. I'm going to put her little skirt on. She makes a lot of other cutters too. She makes a lot of cute stuff, but I use those cutters all the time. Okay, so layer number 2 is our little skirt. It's okay if it falls down a little bit. Hi, Darlene. How are you? I'm making a little bumblebee. So the clay, you know, has a tendency to let her lean a little bit. So I try to keep pushing her forward so she dry. So along the edge of her skirt, it looks sort of ragged, where you can see sort of that is. So I'm going to roll out a little worm and just wrap it around there so it sort of finishes her skirt. Gosh, 20 minutes? What's happening? I hope you're someplace warm, Darlene. I know lots of people roll worms out like this. I did make this. I cut it with Hi Priscilla. I cut this, and then I cut the center out so it would go around her, and then I just made a little cut so I could open it up and wrap it. And you have to cut a little bit, but it's just a scallop cutter with the center cut out. And now I'm just going to finish it. Holy moly. Decided after like 4 degrees. And as Sam said, it was 0. So I'm just going to wrap this little worm around her to finish the top of her skirt. Eventually, in the back, right here where the seams are, I'm going to put a bow there. Just sort of cover those seams up. But in the meantime, we have a little worm, and that sort of finishes the top of her. Finishes the top of her skirt. I know, me too, Diane. I think everybody's just sort of sitting still waiting. I hope it's not terrible. I worry about folks that don't have another set of heat. Hey Darlene, so the ruffle is the scallop cutter with a center cut in it, just with a straight edge. And then I just wrap it around her. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, so I'm going to make her some little arms. Oh, and she'll have wings in the end too, because they need wings. Because bumblebees have wings. So I'm going to make her 2 little arms. So I'll just tell you, because I'm sure I won't get to finish her. So she's going to have a yellow headband, I think, and a bow in the front. And she's going to have little wire antennas with little yellow feelers. I know, Aaron. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Diane. So, anyway, she's going to have a little ruffle around her neck and some little wings. And she's going to be too cute. And she's going to have eyelashes, I think. Even though I'm not. You did? I'll have to go look. It's been such a crazy week this week. I haven't commented a lot or done a lot. I had a live sale yesterday, so I've had so much going on. And I work. I'll have to go check it out. So anyway, I'm making her 2 little arms. Hopefully this is not too big. Oh, I think those will be perfect. Again, start from 2 balls that are sort of the same size. Flatten them out. Now these, her little arms, I'm going to put some yellow rickrack around them. I'm not going to do that with her legs because her legs are really sort of under the skirt, and then she's going to have little shoes on. Little yellow shoes. Oh, absolutely, Diane. I will, thank you, Jenna. I will post it in the AIC group, and then I will post it on my page. I'm actually going to sit here and watch Linda and fix it. Last week I made, last week, or maybe it was earlier this week. The weeks are so off. I made penguins. I gotta post those. Jenna, Andy bought me this shirt because I didn't have a Valentine's shirt, and then I thought, oh my gosh, today's Love Bug Day. I think I'll wear love bugs. Okay, so I'm gonna use, there's several of these little cutters. I'm just using a little rickrack cutter. I'm going to put some rickrack on her arms. Whatever kind of rickrack cutter you have. You can make her headband with a little rickrack. That might be cute too. Instead of straight. So I'm just going to take her arm. I'm going to wrap the rickrack around it. And finish it off on what would be the bottom. Again, if I wasn't putting shoes on her, I would put rickrack on her legs. But because I've put a little skirt and shoes on her. Oh, Jess. You did? Oh my gosh. I hate that. I hate that. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so now we have our little bee. I'm going to put her arms on. We have 10 minutes. Let's see. And I'm definitely probably going to have to put a little glue on her. So I'm going to press her on, see where her little arms are going to go. Give her a little glue. Oh, she's so cute. I have to think of a name. I name everything. She needs a name. What can her name be? Y'all give me some name ideas. All right, little arm. Again, glue them on. Smooth them out at the back. And then she's going to have wings up here. And then I'm going to put a bow where her skirt comes together, sort of to hide that. I like hiding seams. Oh, she's too cute. She's too cute. All right. Lucy. Lucy's a good name. Lucy. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter. She's actually Andy's granddaughter, but they live in Pennsylvania. She's a 5-year-old little redhead. Her name's Lucy. She's cute. She could be. I'll name the bee Lucy. I don't know what keeps getting. What are you doing today, Wendy? Wendy has a workshop coming up. On Alice in Wonderland theme, Through the Looking Glass. It's coming up this week. You should go check it out if you want to come join us. It's gonna be fun. I love bees too. I love bees too. All right, I think I'm gonna do I'm just getting a different mold. Let's see if this is gonna work around her neck. Might need to be thinner. I think it needs to be thinner. So I'm just going to make her a little scalloped edge ruffle around her neck. But I need to make it thinner. I hope that you all will continue to watch all the wonderful creators. We have, yes, I have a list here. We have the, I believe it's Carolyn Creations with Linda Johnson, and then Kim's Rockin' Wreaths and Home Decor is at 2, and Sandy at Glitzy Glam is at 3, and Maureen, I think this is Maureen's second live. Yes, Wendy, I can't wait either. Y'all go check that out. Through the Looking Glass. Go to Wendy's page. Personally Yours by Wendy, and check it out. Sandy at Glitzy Glam. And then Maureen, I believe this is her second live at Home for Every Season. And then Kathy at CC Redesigns. And then bringing us all together is Becca with the pink butterfly. And hi, Lisa. And I'm sure you're going to see some fabulous things. Not all air dry clay. Hi, Teresa. How are you? I'm going to put a hole in the center to go around her neck. How are you, Teresa? The Teresas are taking over. I like it. I think there's 4 of us. Yeah. See if I can hold on to those stinking scissors. I found my scissors too. I've been looking for them for days. They were in a bedroom. I don't know how they got to the bedroom. I must have had them in my hands. They're locked. Okay. Again, this is going to be a little bit too big. So you just sort of have to figure out where it's going to end. Look it off in the back, but you're going to cover the seam up with wings and a bow. There I am. Hello, Lucy. Lucy might need a little glitter too. I don't know. A little fat face. Okay, so I just built her from the bottom up. Legs, then her skirt, then her arms. She's going to have little feet on. Hi, Jan. And we spell our name the same. That's true. We all do. Is it snowing, Teresa? Hi, Jan. How are you? You're my beautiful friend, too. I love watching your lives. Thank you. So I'm going to make little shoes that are sort of oval, and they've got a little break in the across the bottom, like where your heel would be. You know, I'm just going to make an indentation there. And then I'm going to put a headband on her. A little yellow headband with a bow on the front. And she's going to have, again, antennas and little feelers. And then she'll have wings and a bow on the back. And then I am printing a black teapot. I have a white one, but I'm going to take the black teapot and cut out a little bit of this. This is still drying. Cut out a little bit of this bee. I made some macaroons in case I have room for her, but she is going to be sitting up on I've got a cover for the teapot. She's going to be sitting up on a black teapot. All happy. Thank you, Ramona. Hey, Maureen. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Heidi, Holly. Thank you, everybody. Waiting for the sky to open up. Jan, you guys, 12 to 16 inches. You guys, please be safe. Message us and everybody message each other somehow and let everybody know everybody's okay. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. Anyway, so I'm going to sit while I'm watching Linda and get her finished. And get her on her little teapot. So she's going to have, she is going to have little hands too, little just round hands that are the color of her face. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. All right, so again, we have Linda with Carolyn Creations coming up at 1. And then we have Kim's Rockin' Wreaths and Home Decor. She's fabulous at 2. And Fabulous Sandy. I love that word. At Glitzy Glam at 3, and Maureen. Hey, Maureen, I think this is Maureen's second live, I said a minute ago, at 4, and then Kathy at CC Redesigns at 5, and then finish us out. It'll probably be snowing here by the time that happens, is Becca with the pink butterfly. Oh, good, Jan. Oh, my gosh. Yes, you stay home. It's too cold for you to be outside anyway. We went out this morning and got coffee and donuts, and I said, I'm not going out anymore. We emptied the recycle bin so we wouldn't have to do it later. I said, I'm not leaving the house again. So you be safe. Everybody be safe. This has been so fun. I hope you liked the little bee. Lucy is her name. And thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Heidi. Everybody, be safe. Be safe. I'm going to get off, so you all go find Linda at Carolyn Creations. Thank you, Erin. And I will see you all later. Happy Saturday. I love you all. Be safe, safe, safe. Bye.